Alright, right before the video start, I just want to break it down for you real quick, okay? So don't fast forward. I'm going to be fast, I promise. What you're about to see is the clothes that Ynw Sakchaser and ynwjuvy wore the night of their demise. Now, if you're triggered easily, you don't want to watch the video, okay? I gotta warn you, it's going to be bloody and very, very disheartening, okay? Now, they're going to show the unprocessed and the processed clothing items. By that, you'll understand when you watch it, okay? You'll know who the clothes belong to, so just pay attention. For those of you that just came to see the bloody clothes, feel free to fast forward. You don't have to watch the whole video. But I would, because it's really detailed, okay? Now, like, comment, and subscribe if you will. I understand for those of you that don't know me, this is your first time here. I might not have earned your respect or love. I understand. But for those of y'all that know me, know how I get down, please help your boy out. It really goes a long way, alright? Alright. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so first they're going to show the clothes of Ynw Sakchaser first.
In terms of the items that are in here, you can look at them as best you can without taking them out of the packaging. Do those items appear to be the same ones you collected from the victim, Anthony Williams, on October 26th of 2018?
Yes, it is.
So I'm going to start with our defense counsel. Do you wish to approach?
No.
The items have been placed into clear plastic wrapping. Clear, so we're going to mark each item as item I. What is state item I?
Are you moving them into evidence?
Yes.
Shouldn't be. They should not be displayed until they're moved into evidence with all due respect.
So, investigate
Objection
first.
sustained, so I want
Sure. Investigate first. Just put it behind the TV. Is item I the same or substantially the same condition as when you collected it on October 26th of 2018?
to, is there, excuse me, Counsel, the objection pending still up being displayed to the jury. Is there a way you can do this without going?
Here. Put it back to the back.
I'll make it easier. No objection to the clothes coming into evidence.
So with regards to without objection, so David has to state I in.
No objection, correct?
No
It
objection.
will be admitted. States aye.
Okay. And so states J.
No objection regarding states J.
No.
Okay, so just so you're aware, the defense was not objecting to the evidence being admitted, okay? So the prosecution did not show the defense that information or that evidence, and the defense was like, you know what, we're not tripping. They can go ahead and admit that into evidence, okay?
States
Number 9.
number 9. States J will be marked states 10.
Thank you.
So to start with what's previously admitted now is states 8-9, the black pants. Could you please hold those up for the jury? Moving on to state K.
Any objection?
No objection.
States K will be admitted, if that's what you're seeking, Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I want to say this too, as you're looking at the clothes, think about this. These guys got up one morning, everybody got together, you know, took a quick little road trip, hit the liquor store, bought a couple wraps, you know, or whatnot, and got dressed to the T, you know, and wanted to just hang out. And next thing you know, something bad happens, and fast forward to prosecutors and forensic analysts opening brown bags with their clothes in it, bloody clothes. It's very disheartening, man. It's really, really insane. You know. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Switch the TV and Mr. Curry will go. You'd be so kind as to tell us and describe to the jury what is your hand right now.
So in my hand is the jean jacket that was seized from the hospital.
And what number is that, counsel?
State's tenure.
Thank you.
You'd be so kind as to publish State's 11. I'll switch with you. Thank you. Is that how you received the shirt?
No, it was not.
What did you do in terms of processing it or cuts or anything to the shirt?
So we don't cut anything from the items itself. What we simply do is spread it out, per se, so it's folded and unfolded so that it can be tried in after action.
Okay. And last but not least, the initial original packaging.
That's correct.
Is that the initial original packaging that those items were placed into?
Yes, that's.
And did that have your name, handwriting, case number, and seal on it?
That is correct.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta warn you, this lady has the baddest case of the I've ever seen in my life. You're gonna count about 1,000 of them, but grin and bear it, man. I got through it. Y'all can do it. Shout out to her, though. I don't know how often she's ever taken a stand as a forensic analyst. I think that's what she is, so I say that respectfully. But obviously she haven't done it a lot because she's having a hard time. She's nervous.
To document any type of what we could identify as wounds or cuttings or anything that would assist us in documenting the clothing that came from the deceased.
When you are documenting on the outside of these packaging items, are you indicating a photo marker on them?
Yes.
And why do you put the photo marker on there?
So visually it allows some type of visual documentation, so it's easier to see what we're looking at.
Okay.
I told you. Didn't I tell you? I don't know how many I counted just now, but you know what? Let's play a game. Count the and let me know in the comments how many you counted in this video. Oh man, I told you. But anyway, let's get back to it.
Yes, I do.
You recognize your seal and your ID number on it?
Yes, I do.
And is that in the same or substantially same condition as when you packaged it in October of 2018?
Yes, it is.
And what is this item?
It is identified as one black sock, one black and gray sock, one black boxer.
And which individual did you take these from?
Anthony Williams.
And at this time, the state would request to state LN.
Any objection?
No objection.
It'll be admitted.
States L would be marked states number 12.
Carrie, if I could ask you to be so kind as to publish these items.
Yeah, it's written 12 now.
There are 3, 2 socks and a pair of
Positive
gloves.
3.
And there are gloves if you're hanging, the scissors are right there. If you'd be so kind as to open it.
All right, so what we are about to see right now is, sadly, the underwear and socks that Ynw Sakchaser was wearing that night. They're going to show them in detail in a minute, but you guys, of course, like I say, you can fast forward if you want. If you came here just to see the blood and stuff, I'm not really that type of person. I don't care to see the blood, but I'm just reporting on this, okay? But again, these are the processed clothes right now, so that means they've already, ran all the tests and so forth and so on, and I don't know what they do. Do they wash them? I don't know, but she's getting ready to pull those items out of that bag. So you're going to see a pair of socks and a pair of boxer underwears that belong to Ynw Sakchaser, okay? Yeah, that's it. Let's get back to the video.
Would you want me to remove them out of the bag?
Please, if you could fold them up and show the ladies and gentlemen under it. Now, Investigator Curry, did you collect any of the tennis shoes in this case?
Yes, I did.
With regards to the additional processing that was done on the shoes, did you do that or was that done by another investigator?
To my knowledge, it was done by me.
Okay. So moving on, I want to go to Christopher Thomas as well. Did you collect the evidence from his person?
Yes, I did.
So, please be so kind as to open the large outer packaging.
Your Honor, we have no objection to the Christopher Thomas pledge coming in.
What's the exhibit numbers?
This is the M, N, and O.
Is that correct, counsel? All, that's the M, N, and O, there's no objection?
No objection.
Thank you, counsel. There's multiple exhibits in each one of these?
That they are individually packaged.
So they're not composites. Thank you. M, N, and O will be admitted in the next series.
Okay, so they're done going through all of the clothing items for Ynw Sakchaser. Now they're about to go through the clothing items for ynwjuvy. Now keep in mind, all of those clothes are processed. They're going to show the unprocessed clothes, and again, that's going to be very gruesome and bloody. But for those of you that, watched the video up until this point, I thank you. It means a lot. But for those of you that just went straight to it, hey, I understand, and I thank you as well. The title of the video and the thumbnail says that's what I was showing, and that's what you went straight to. You wanted to see it. I get it. So thank you. So without further ado, let's get right into Ynw Juvy's clothing items that he wore on the night that he was, he met his untimely demise.
So N will be a white undershirt. That would be 13 if United States is correct.
It's in United States 13.
in is a black Stranger Things jacket, states in. Thank you.
States N will be marked states.
And states O are some blue jeans.
States O will be marked states 15.
Detective Curry, if you could be so, I'm sorry, Investigator Curry, if you'd be so kind as to, on states 13, the t-shirt, show the ladies and gentlemen of the jury the defects that you documented.
So here, 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 here. And here as well.
What's been admitted as states 14, the black Stranger Things jacket. You could do the same on the back of that.
Here, here, here. And these are the-
Okay.
I believe that's
Okay, thank you. And Investigator Curry, now approaching what was been previously marked as states P and shown to defense counsel. Do you recognize that?
yes, I do.
What is that?
Additional clothing collected from the scene from Christopher Thomas.
And are these items still in the original packaging?
Yes, it is.
Is your seal still intact with your name, ID number?
Yes, it is.
No objection.
Here at this time, the state requesting states P in.
There's no objection, so they'll be admitted. How many items are in there, counsel?
It's 2 black socks and 1 boxers.
They'll be admitted.
Thank you.
You can over as composite, is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
States P will be marked as a composite of 3 items.
And so once you collect the clothes, you indicated that you document them via photographs.
That is correct.
Okay, guys, here we go. They're about to show the unprocessed clothing items. And I told you it's going to be bloody. It's going to be very gruesome. So, again, if you're easily triggered, do not watch this video. Okay? Do not continue to watch the video if you are easily triggered. If you watch this video or continue to watch this video, then that means you consent. So do not get in the comment section asking me why did I show these images. Okay? I warned you guys. So don't get in my comment section talking crazy. Alright? I know this is very sad. I know this is heartbreaking. I know this is not easy to see. Alright? And I know that the parents do not want to keep seeing this over and over again. But listen, guys, it's out there already. They see this. It's not like I'm the only one with this information. So don't get in my comment section talking about how I'm hurting the parents or the loved ones of these guys, okay? Because I am not the only one that has this information, alright? I'm not the only one. Look at this guy, man. Poor guy. You know, I know you guys are going to be like, he's acting. I don't know if he is or if he isn't. But I'm just saying, if he's not responsible for this, I'm sure this is really heartbreaking to see. Stop Stop looking at the family of the victims, dude. Hey, man, his attorneys need to check him, man. He got to control his eyeballs, man. For real. That ain't gonna work, bro. But anyway, guys, they about to show the clothes, and I'm not gonna talk the rest of the way. I'm gonna let you guys just watch the rest of this video unbothered. But anyway, I believe those shoes are Ynw Sakchasers. If they're not, let me know in the comment section, man. I don't know, so don't quote me on it, alright? But listen, I'm gonna leave y'all with this before I go. Love me or hate me, but you can't make me or break me. It's the comment beast. I'm out of here. Peace. Oh, and please take care of yourself.
Again on item G. Moving on to item H. What, in terms of, is that the same that's been previously admitted into evidence? The black pants that we looked at first?
Yes, it is.
The contents of the pockets, why do you photograph it as such?
To be able to document what items are within the pockets, because they may not be visible
Okay.
as they are.
And now what are we looking at on item H? What view?
So the backside or the rear side of the jeans.
So this is still marked as item number, or letter H.
Yes.
What items were found inside item H?
These were the items that were derived from the black jeans.
Okay. Were those items collected and cataloged?
Yes.
Okay. With regards to the amount of currency that you're seeing right here, how much is that?
$97.
Counsel, it's been previously marked as states are. Investigator Curry, do you recognize this item?
Yes, I do.
It's been marked as states are for identification purposes. What is that?
It's a currency bag filled with the currency from the item H that was identified.
And is it in the same, potentially same condition as when you collected it on the day of processing?
Yes, it is.
Is it sealed with your name and ID still?
Yes, it is.
Is it verified by another individual as to the amount of the currency?
Yes, it is.
Here at the time, the state would request to move states are in.
Is there any objection?
No, sir.
It'll be admitted. Next series, what is that?
States R will be marked states 18.
Thank you.
On to what's been labeled here as states. Your Miramar item I, previously admitted into evidence, the boxers and the 2 socks.
That is correct.
Is this how you found them?
Yes.
Do you do any of the cutting of them when you receive them?
No, I do not.
Do you know who does?
Generally medical staff.
What's item J?
Picture of the jean jacket that was provided by medical staff of the deceased, or from the deceased.
With regards to this next photo of item J, there is an arrow indicating a circular area. Are you able to tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury if that is or is not a distressed portion of the jacket or is some sort of bullet defect?
Based on my experience in training, it appears to be something similar to a bullet hole.
Okay. With regards to the arrows, is that where you're putting those on there?
That is correct.
Moving on to the back of item J, is that how it looked when you collected it?
That is correct.
Based on your training and experience as a crime scene investigator, does the appearance of blood change over time as it's stored in evidence?
That is correct.
That's still the same jacket that we have in evidence.
That is correct.
Again, item J with the 2 arrows that you have on there,
That is correct.
those 2 areas of interest that you identified.
Yes.
This is a close-up of the one Item J, defects. What can you tell about this particular item that makes you, based on your training experience, say that it's a bullet hole?
Just based on the size, the distress in the jeans, or I'm sorry, in the clothing, and the diameter of the specific defect.
So going on to the black shirt that's been placed in evidence.
That is correct.
That's item K as you documented it. And the little letter K that you put on each of these photos. Why do you put it on the photos?
Because it's a close-up, just to be able to identify that this particular close-up pertains to the overall item K.
Okay. Now looking at the other side of that same t-shirt.
Correct.
Again, how can you tell, or what based on your training experience will tell you that this is a bullet defect?
Based on the perforation inside the clothing itself, to include the diameter of the defect as well.
Okay.